All right, so today we're going to talk about strong and weak hand shooting because a lot of the times that's what we struggle with. You know what I'm saying? Especially on the advanced and the elite roundup at 25, the strong and weak hand gets a little crazy. So a couple tips that me and Will have been really focusing on, and we're going to put in some drills, are keeping that pistol vertical. So were you guys kind of taught to cant the pistol?
Yeah,
with the strong weak hand? I was taught that too. It seems to work fine, but when I'm trying to shoot at distance, at fast rates of speed, the sight doesn't seem to come back to the same repeatable position, you know? So what we're gonna be working on today is, while having that thumb up, keeping that support side pressure, we're gonna keep that pistol vertical. I've seen it really helps that sight settle back to the same exact spot over and over and over again, because our arms are used to actually working at that angle, right? We never shoot like this, only one-handed. Then it gets up. We're not used to it, you know? So what we'll do, you can see we got a left square and a right square. We'll back it up to 3 yards. And we'll just go 2 guys at a time. We'll keep switching out. We'll go present, vertical pistol, bang, looking for that sight to come back, bang, if we're good to go. Then on the left side, bang, bang, and then we'll reholster, take a break, and let the other guy go. Also because you know how it is when you do too much strong weak hand, you start shaking like crazy.
Yeah, you need a break.
And that sucks, that sucks. So we'll pair up. We'll go one at a time. So thumb up, pistol vertical. Awesome. Sight came back where I wanted it. Let's try this one. Nice. That was good. Those ones were touching. And then for the camera, yeah, we had these two and these two. Front sight might have been a little on the left edge of that one, but either way, we're just trying to keep them in these little 1x1 squares. So we'll go through 4 mags, back and forth.
In, stack.
Nice. How's that reticle returning back?
It's there. It just feels shaky as shit.
That's me right there too.
Nice. In. Oh.
Coming together on the left.
That second one.
In.
Solid. Nice. Got those ones. Got those ones. One thing that's really, really common when you switch to that offhand is when I'm shooting strong hand, I've got that first pad of my finger on the trigger. It's perfect. A lot of times when we switch to offhand, our wrist isn't behind the gun. It's contorted like this. Therefore, we end up booger hooking it, which we don't want to do. So always try to make sure you're operating on that first pad, especially with offhand. If you run it like this, you will pull that shot low right. That's not going to be a good day, so. Dang, son.
Little tiny one.
What's also nice about doing it this way is we can tape it really easy.
Oh, stacked right on top of each other on that one.
That was point of aim.
Yep.
That's too far. Too far right.
It's not trigger press.
Too far right. Too far left.
I'm getting lazy.
Go ahead for another one,
That's
Andrew.
what I felt like
on
too.
you.
I was like, I think it's on. Boom. Not,
Yeah, because we're starting to get towards the end of these 60 rounds.
It's a lot of
Yep,
focus.
starting to get lazy. Starting to get lazy. Oh, finger.
Too much or too little?
Too, or take your finger off the trigger for a little bit. Too much.
Right.
So try to be a little more behind the gun. Now just give it the tip. Try that.
Low.
In. Both in. Both in. Yeah.
That was better.
A little too much penetration.
Yeah, just like wrapped around it too far to the left.
Yep.
So.
Woo! All right, so one thing we're noticing that's helping a lot when we're trying to get that sight to return back is that wrist tension. So we do this in all our intro and confirmation classes. To know if you've got the wrist tension, you could do a good test with a buddy, a little buddy handshake. You guys want to touch each other all the time, right? Perfect opportunity. So I want my wrist to be locked out. Right now I've got a broken wrist and it's kind of wonky. It's soft. Was that like George Bush, right? Right?
Senior
Was
or
that him?
junior, yeah?
I think that was I think it was Junior that had a wonky handshake. So what we want to do is angle that wrist forward, pull back with these fingers like I talked about, push forward with the thumb, and look at that. Ooh, now we're locked out. So if he's doing it, go ahead, do it to me. I shouldn't be able to break his wrist, right? Let me break your wrist. You don't want to do that. You want a strong wrist. But yeah, it really, really helps return that sight so you're not like, bam. Right, Tommy?
Yep.
Yeah. Starting to feel good.
That looks center.
Downrange.
That looks center.
So we just finished up with about 60 rounds. 2 right hand, 2 left hand, 2 right hand, 2 left hand, 2 right hand, 2 left hand of that single-handed shooting. We are a huge advocate of doing reps with your stronger weak hand because it really helps isolate your trigger press. So your mind-muscle connection between your freaking brain and your finger right here, doing the right thing. Another reason why it's really nice to start out these sessions close, up at 3 yards, with these tiny little targets, is so you can get confirmation of what you did from here to here and then out the barrel to the target. Yes, that was good. No, that wasn't good. So we're feeling pretty good at this point. Summer out, you're probably never going to be perfect. If you're actually perfect with this, please come train me. I'd love to learn from you because that would be fantastic. But every once in a while, you're going to get one out here or there when you're doing that strong and weak hand. So what we're going to do now is push out to distance a little bit. So we confirmed up close, we're feeling good. Sight's returning, trigger press is generally good. And now we're gonna push it to about 12.5 yards and try to be going for half an A zone. So we're gonna mark off half an A zone, try to aim small, miss small, and get those rounds on target with stronger weak hands. So very, very, very important. All we're doing is focusing on the basics. We're not trying to push speed. We're pushing speed as quickly as we can engage the target properly. So maybe that's bang, bang. Tommy did some of those. I was like, damn. And sometimes maybe it's bang. Oh crap, I need to refocus to hit my target, bang. So that's what we've been saying a lot lately. The speed doesn't really matter. Your focus is what matters. So the more focused you are and the more deliberate you're shooting, you can likely go faster. So yeah, we're about to back up to 12.5. We'll see you over there.
A little high. That was high. But I'm in.
Stay focused. Nice. Good.
A little high on that last one.
Oh, I do see it. Good left and right though. Good windage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How hard are you gripping the pistol?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Those felt good.
So back it off until you're not shaking, or just like let it sit in your hand and then slowly. But don't do it so hard that
Nice.
you're shaking. Yeah, so now we're doing the same thing, but now at distance. And so what we're noticing is that even the most minute kind of deviation from your grouping is a lot more at distance. Now we're at 25 yards, trying to squeeze it within the same size square. And so now this is where focus really matters, and your trigger discipline and your pull really matters.
That was in. Gotta stay loose. Gotta stay loose.
That was clean. Okay. Felt good. Finger, finger. There you go. Impact. Second one might have been a little right. Might have been a little. Ooh.
That was in.
Nice. Some good return.
How'd that feel, Isaac?
So my right hand is just all shaky. But for some reason my left hand is really relaxing it, so I'm able to get a lot more precise shot.
Yeah.
That was probably just from the workout this morning.
Ain't wrong.
Nice, that was fast.
Well, it's starting to come back. Really starting to return to a good spot. And we've been so many reps, we're just getting that nice, perfect trigger press without disrupting the sights. So yeah, those were good. Those were good. 2 rounds, full grip, 10 seconds. Make it perfect. Work that trigger press. Stand by. Nice. All right, get ready. Nice. Stand by. Nice. Oh.
Here we go. Stand by. 557. Here we go again. Stand by. Six, 8, 1. Get it on paper. All right, here we go. Stand by. Again, here we go. Stand by. Plenty of time.
Woo! Survived the strong weekend with 4 Charlies. All right, so we just did the 25-yard iteration of the beginner pistol roundup. Had these out of the alpha zone, not super horrible, but one thing that I noticed is I was worried because I was shaking so much. I was telling myself, just trust that trigger press and I'll get in the A or at least close to it. So not bad.
All A?
No. Two here.
Okay.
Oh, that would have been great. All day. One of these days.
Good, looking good. Five, 2, 3. Five, 4, 6.
All right, so we managed to get them all in the A zone at 12 and a half. One thing though is I had this round right here. It barely broke the perforation. I really love this drill. It really forces you to focus the entire time if you're trying to get the highest score possible. Even at 12, 7, and 3, you've got to focus.
So, come on, you guys got this. Let's go. Stand by. Good, both hits, Andrew. Four, 2, 6. Last one. Stand by. Four, 1, 5. Get ready for headshots.
All right, so this is the beauty of the fundamentals, right? At 25, I had 4 Charlies. They were really good Charlies, though, right out of the A. 12 and a half, I was perfect. At 7, we had 1 Charlie right here. And that was my last weekend round, just a lack of focus, right? So that's why, again, I love this drill. It really requires you to stay in it to win it the entire time. So overall, we ended up with a 295 out of 300. That was pretty good. Bonafide, 290 or above bonafide. Tommy, 291. Isaac, 288, correct? And what'd you get, Andrew? Let's go over to Andrew.
Let's take a look.
What'd he get? I think it's his first time running the entire thing. We've been pushing him towards the advanced and the elite because we were prepping for operator when he came around. He's one of the coaches at Performance and Recovery Group. So. All right, he's adding up.
AKA coach.
Okay, so he had 17 Charlie, 2 Delta, 3 miss. So 3 miss is 15. This is 19 plus 17. 19 plus 17.
Damn,
36. Minus 36.
36.
Yep.
So 264, pretty solid.
264.
Hell yeah.
Run it again.
Yeah.
Give me some. Give me some. Don't leave me
You
hanging.
want some.
I got you.
Yeah, that was good for a first
Run it again.
100% run. Yeah. Woo. All right, guys, so that finishes up our little pistol session. What'd you guys think?
Yeah, it's awesome. Like, not every day has to be like a 6 or 8 hour day like we're used to training. As long as you're focused, right, and it's very meaningful and it's focused on a very particular thing, you can get a lot out of it. It doesn't have to be 500 rounds like we normally do.
No, it doesn't. I mean, this one is a great one to really bring in the accuracy fundies or the fundamentals. And that's the reason why I really love this drill, because you kind of just go right back to the basics. It's nothing super sexy, but this is the beginning, the stepping stone to all that success that you need to be high speed. So this is it right here.
That's it.
Round up, go for it.
Yeah. Isaac, also, you had some cheat codes that you wanted to share.
Yeah.
Go for it.
What helped me get a 288 or 289 out of this score was before I got up to every line or yardage line, before we started, I kind of just said it in my mind, but one of them I actually said it out loud. And kind of, I took this away from Devin. Devin gave me a good pro tip. He told me, stand on line and say Glock 10 times as fast as you can. So all I did was that. I literally just closed my eyes and just went Glock, 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 Glock. And it really helped me out. Loosens the joints.
Yeah.
Satisfying.
Yeah. So if you're trying to get bona fide, you might want to do it all the time.
Glock, Glock, Glock. Definitely helps.
Y'all, April 16th at 5 p.m. These super sexy new Tactical Cowboy shirts are gonna go live. Woo! No bullshit training. No bullshit training. That's what we offer you guys. You guys know how it is. So if you want to look cool, if you want to shoot better, if you want to be super fit, if you want to be a badass dad, get this t-shirt. And a badass mom too.
Absolutely.
April 16th, 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Boom!